From the trading floor of the NYMEX, I'm Jill Malandrino for this street. And Zook, what a week it's been in the metals complex. Apparently gold didn't care much about that Swiss vote.
Certainly not for the faint of heart. One thing we can say is that I think we put a significant reversal bottom in on Monday, making that low and not taking out the 1130 low at the bottom, and then having a $80 range on the same day up to new highs for the move up to 1225. Certainly the wind of the sails is coming out today with the big jobs number. So we'll have to see how it gets digested next week.
So it seems as if traders were caught off guard with that, because you would have thought it had been priced in somewhat. Clearly not.
Certainly the prospects of increased interest rates are been on the horizon for a while, but with such a big number that really took the wind out of the sails, and technically not being able to stay above that 1200 number all week, it took little longs out of their positions today.
Right. Well, it's interesting because when we closed in 2013, it closed at 1206. So it's really going to be curious to see what happens with gold, because that's going to be not just a technical level, but a psychological level as well.
Well, year on year, unchanged.
Right. And what about copper?
Copper certainly did not react well earlier in the week. Besides that Swiss vote, there was rumors of a large commodity fund liquidating overnight for some reason on a Sunday night, smashing copper down under 280 to 277. We, like gold, did recover up to over 290, a 12 or 13 cent rally, also putting in place a significant capitulation bottom for copper. There has been reports of a fire in a major Mongolian operation yesterday, which put a little bit of floor in the market again. With the Chinese stimulus packages we've seen, copper really should not be part of the dollar story, nor the story about gold, or even an oversupply situation like crude oil. With the world stimulus packages coming and United States on solid ground, copper should actually be much better than where it is. So you threw the baby out with the bathwater, and probably copper a better buy than the others.
Okay, excellent. Thanks very much, Duke. Let's switch gears and talk some energy. So now we have oil finally trading that $65 level now. Are you really looking to 2015 at this point, or do you think there's more volatility through the end of the year?
Well, I think there is some more volatility toward the end of the year. I think we have a little bit further to go down, but not much. I think we get to 63.5 to 61.5, and then that's the bottom for crude oil. Next year, up it goes.
Yeah, well, I mean, it seems as if that stalemate's going to exist for a while with OPEC and non-OPEC members. Someone's going to have to give at some point to see a floor in oil.
Well, I agree with that,
Right.
but what we're going to be doing is looking out to about 6 months. And right now, we're using crude oil because of the heating season. It takes off some of the supply, doesn't allow for as much crude oil. It doesn't allow for crude oil to go down as much as it could go down. Also, with OPEC, there's going to be economic incentives for them to start cutting back. And with that, the first cutback, up it goes.
Well, I think another positive, too, is that you're starting to see the product draw down as well.
Yes. Well, that's part of the heating season, and then we're going to have the unleaded gas season coming up too, both drawing down in the products, using up the crude oil supply, making it so there isn't so much of a surplus here. So I think, unfortunately, these low prices are going to be short-lived, and I think we'll be back in the 75 to 90 range for 2015.
And finally, what are your thoughts on nat gas where it is right now?
Natural gas is at a low at the moment. I think we're going to get another spike back up. Any cold weather that comes through has great potential to move it back up. On the downside, I don't see as much.
Okay. Thanks very much, Alan.
Thank you for having me.
From the trading floor of the NYMEX, I'm Jill Malandrino for The Street.